So Hassan wants to sue Pegasus? That's his biggest fan. Wait, what? Like, I thought Pegasus was his biggest fan. What, now he wants to sue him? What the hell happened? What the fuck?
Drama queen. Fascism is here. Oh.
Uh-huh.
I love this guy.
Then why are you gonna sue him?
It's so funny because he has nothing redeemable about him.
Uh-huh.
But the pure animus that drives a lot of dudes that look like him, I guess, on the internet, that spend every waking moment on the internet, the animus that they feel towards me is enough. They're like, I don't even want, I will watch the same video over and over again. Is Chop City.
It's crazy to me that it's so funny how insecure he is that he defaults everything down to like his appearance. It's so funny. Like, no, obviously some people just don't like you because of the things that you're saying. It doesn't have anything to do with like how you look or anything else. There's plenty of guys that are, you know, like good-looking guys that take care of themselves that don't get a million hate videos made about them. So it's just like, this is the biggest cope that I've ever imagined. And it's like basically just another way for him to talk about like, oh, look how good my hair looks. You know, and be this guy, right? So it's just like, what is this?
Intentionally causing harassment, alarm, or distress.
He's looking up Singapore statutes online. So wait, so is Pegasus in Singapore? I don't even know. So he's trying to sue Pegasus? Oh my god. Here we go.
Singapore statutes online. An individual or entity must not, with intent, cause harassment, alarm, or distress to another person called in this section the target person by any means, use any threatening, abusive, or insulting words or behavior.
You really think you're gonna call the government out on him?
Make any threatening, abusive, or insulting communication, or publish any identity information of the target person or a related person of the target person.
Any identity information.
Oh my God, they're gonna cane his ass.
They're gonna cane him? What are you talking about?
One of the highest per capita execution rates globally, enforcing capital.
Wait a minute. So now he's fantasizing about having Pegasus literally killed? So we went from I love this dude to he's only mad at me because I'm hot to I wonder if he's breaking the law to I wonder if we can get this guy killed. And it's been like what, a minute? God damn. Shit. That's fast. How's that not TOS? I mean, it's not TOS. I don't like. Who cares? It's. Listen. How many people have I said should be executed? Right? More than probably Hassan has. So I don't want to talk. I don't want to start talking about how that should be TOS. Okay. A little bit of self-preservation there.
Primarily for drug trafficking and murder. Following the COVID-19 pandemic, executions.
Well, I'm sure. Listen, I'm sure getting bullied on the internet is drug trafficking, murder, rape, being mean to me on the internet. Yeah, come on.
Surge.
Human trafficking.
The country carried out 11 executions in 2022, 5 in 2023,
That's
8
like
in
not
2024,
that
and reached a 22-year high of 17 executions in 2025.
That's really not that many. Oh, are you really doing that? Oh my God. Really? Who wants this? Who wants this? Honestly, who wants the soundboard? I don't think anybody actually wants the soundboard. Like I don't know what you're thinking that like this is some kind of like, you know, demand. Oh, the people want this. Nobody wants this.
X knows that Y is within earshot and intends to cause Y distress.
Yeah.
Y is distressed. X is guilty of an offense under this section. X writes a letter containing threatening words or maybe a YouTube video.
He's adding that in.
Threatening words towards Y, intending to send the letter to Y to cause him or her alarm. X decides not to send the letter and throws it away. Y finds the letter and is alarmed. X is not guilty of an offense under this section as he or she had no reason to believe that the letter would be seen by Y. Well, to the Singaporean authorities, I would like to report. I am very scared. I feel very threatened that this person has made 358 videos on me.
That's it? There's no way it's only 358. No, I bet it's more than that. I do. I know it's gotta be more than, it's gotta be at least 500.
Alarming. 363, sorry. It's alarming.
I was right.
It's very scary. I was intending to visit Singapore soon, and
Maybe you
now
can
I
meet
don't
up with
even
him.
know if I could do that.
It would be crazy if he did a collab with Pegasus IRL and Pegasus was able to interview him. It would be really funny. That would be like Hassan interviewing Benjamin Netanyahu. It would just be like, you know, you now you're in the belly of the beast. You're face to face with the devil himself. And you know, like that's it.
Truly a terrifying prospect for me. It seems kind of obsessive. It
He's so
seems
scared.
kind of like cyber stalking. Not entirely certain if that's there's a statute for
Oh my God.
cyber stalking in general.
Yeah.
Public threats,
Public
long-term
threats.
harassment, daily videos that he's monetizing.
Is it really true that he's made that many videos about, let me look at this here. Pegasus. Okay. Oh my God. These are all about him, by the way. This, like, Stavros, this is some drama I think he had with me. Biggest Hassan orbiter, Twitch CEO. This is about Hassan. Frogan is basically one of Hassan's moons, right? That's orbiting around him. You know, like really all of these. Are there any? Okay, so this one isn't about Hassan directly. And okay, this one isn't about Hassan. And there's like maybe 2 others that aren't about Hassan. All the rest of them are about him. The Legendary series. Yeah, so whatever happened to be... So I remember Hassan is like a certain percentage done. Oh, that's me. And whatever happened to that? Did the number just get too high? Hassan is legally... Well, wait a minute. Wait. Hassan just got exposed really bad. Number 301. Let me just click to the middle of this.
People to do horrible things. In my opinion, you probably inspire future terrorists. So I'd say it's pretty important to talk about you and make sure somebody corrects your lies, right? Bro, around the other side now. So then he talks about the true numbers of how many people died in the Iranian protests. And Hassan knows, of course, right? He was there in person. The government of Iran obviously messaged him personally, right? And that's how he knows, right? Sarcasm for any brain dead Hassan fans that didn't get the joke. Don't
Jesus Christ. So this has been number 300. That's honestly, you got to really respect that level of a commitment, man. You do. That's insane.
I hope someone in the Singaporean authorities could potentially look into this.
Yeah, they're gonna have to look into
I'm
that.
glad
for
that there
you.
is a Protection
And
from
protect you.
Harassment Act of 2014. Check Section 7, unlawful stalking. Wait, let's look at that one.
Unlawful stalking. I'm sure, guys, I'm so sure that watching your publicly broadcasted videos count as unlawful stalking. Guaranteed, he watched my live broadcast, my public broadcast, and then he talked about it. I think that you can get him fucking executed for this one. Oh, there's no way he's getting away with this.
An individual or entity must not unlawfully stalk another person. Subject to subsection 7, an individual or entity called in the section to accused unlawfully stalks another person, involves acts or omissions associated with stalking,
What is
causes
stalking?
harassment, alarm, or distress to the victim.
You're being
The
harassed.
accused intends to cause harassment, alarm, or distress to the victim, or knows or ought reasonably to know is likely to cause harassment, alarm, or distress to the victim. Well, it kind of feels like he does know that, right?
Well, it's just criticism. That's all. Like, he's just, listen, in the same way that, like, you bring, like, he's just criticizing you. That's all. This is an evaluation. It's fair.
Because
This is journalism. Like, is he against journalism now? I thought he liked journalists.
when you look at his Instagram page,
What's this?
he's actually celebrating it, right?
The
calling
Legendary
it a-
series is officially... Dude, this guy is a complete proud hater. That's insane. And so the legendary series has officially reached 300 episodes. Absolute cinema. Fighting the evil Diddy Piker and restoring common sense, one episode at a time. 10 out of 10 would recommend. But seriously, thank you guys for all the support. I could not have done it without you. Stay tuned for the greatest entertainment humanity has ever known. 40 minutes for each video is too much, man. Can you please make it a little bit more employment friendly? Oh my God.
Legendary series. Chatters, do you feel like I'm crazy for being alarmed and scared and worried about the stalker here? Oh, there's a defamation one too.
What is he what is he doing? He's got to be farming. Like, what are you doing?
There's even unintentional defamation.
What are you doing?
Falling the victim, making any communication or attempting to make communications by any means to the victim or related person, relating to perpetrating to relate to the victim or related to a victim, perpetrating to originate from the victim or a related person. So the fact that he's not just coming after me, but all my friends.
That's not what it says. It says if he's trying to contact you, unless he's trying to spam message you, that wouldn't count, because it says making any communication by any means to the victim or a related person. So he's not communicating this to you. It's not even true. Like,
in a serialized version of cyber stalking and slander, makes me feel very unsafe. Very
he's farming.
Unsafe.
He has to be. He has to be.
The Chinese Singaporean judge won't be kind to an Indian stalker harassing a pro-China guy. I don't know about
this. Is you see, like, he almost wanted to play into that, but he's like, oh wait, that's actually that's just like that's Asia racism. I can't do that.
The ethnic tensions that exist.
Yeah.
He does. I just only know my feelings. This kind of stuff is good to know.
It's good to know. Oh
this is good to know. This is good to know that it's out there.
Just the way he says it.
This guy probably went through some crazy range of emotions when you first mentioned him earlier to now when you're reading this. To the Singaporeans in the chat, reach out to me. If you know like a good Singaporean lawyer, something like that, it'd be nice.
I'm already imagining if Hassan ever gets Pegasus shut down, I promise I will tweet out, they just made thousands more Pegasuses. Like, I have to tweet that out. If somehow he gets, like, I have to tweet it. It's going to be so funny.
Nice to try and
more, yeah. Well, so what is it? Is it more Pegasuses? Like, what's the English vernacular for this? I'm not sure.
Figure out if I could pursue litigation
Pegasi
of sorts. I mean, after all, he's made probably.
So, like, is Pegasus? Because, like, my understanding, Pegasus was the winged horse given to Perseus in Greek mythology. I didn't know. Pegasus is not just a winged horse. It is a specific winged horse given to a champion in Greek mythology. So, like, I don't even know where it would be plural in the first place. But, like, I think that people have just taken the name at this point, and it's just referred to as a flying horse. Like, that's it. Correct. Of course it's... Of course, I know I'm correct. Okay? You don't need to remind me. I know that. It's a specific horse. Yeah, it's a specific horse.
A couple $100,000 off of...
it's like a Band-Aid, you know?
Slander, harassment.
It's got like a, like an IP copyright. It's not calling every, like, capturing game Pokemon.
Maybe we can get some of that back. Maybe we can recover some of that. This dude is such a lame. Why does he have such a hate boner for you? Did you give him a wedgie or something? No, I didn't really know who the fuck this guy was, except for the fact that his fans every now and then would come in to just be like, Pegasus owned you. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is. And I've seen like, and then I found out about who he is, and I love him, but also am now scared of him. Initially, I was like, wow, how wonderful. This must be a fan page. And then I realized he's exhibiting stalker-like behavior and also defaming me and causing great injury to me psychologically. And I don't like that.
I'm so sorry. This must be horrible for you. Oh, this must be so sad.
I am scared.
Yeah.
Even a single instance of defamation is unacceptable and puts you in fear. True.
Oh my
True.
Why would you?
300
You're gassing him up for this? Why?
63 half years or 182 years or $1.8 million in fines. Oh.
$1.8 million.
Lamau, why are you fantasizing about this? I mean, it'd be pretty.
Each video is an offense, and somebody calculated all of it.
Pretty funny if he actually got in trouble.
It'd be funny if he got in trouble. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it would be fucking hilarious. I mean, this guy's been actively demanding that the American government prosecute me and shit. It'd be really
I admit it would be funny, but
funny if the videos of his slanderous, libelous, stalker statements that caused great.
It's not libel because slander is written, slander is spoken, libel's written. You know that. Why do you even say this?
Grave injuries to me.
Oh,
genuinely grave injuries. If that created
grave
a
injuries.
sense of accountability.
Oh my God. Almost as funny they kicked us on out of the country. Almost. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't. It's just so silly. Truth is not slander. I have no idea. Again, it's funny to me, but, you know, we'll see what California turning more red. Is that it?
And good evening to you, Pat and Rudabay. Well, close to 1.4
If I went for governor, I would win
LA
it.
County have been counted. Pat and Rudabay. Well, close to 1.4
If I went for governor, I would win
LA
it.
County have
Oh, shit. If I went for governor, I would win.
been counted just a short time ago.
Chat, what happens when you win governor? Like, what do you mean?
What in chat if I can win governor?
What do you even do?
Poll workers
Like,
What do you do?
trying
like,
to get
do you
those
do
ballots
anything at all?
processed and counted.
No, probably
Every
not.
afternoon we'll see a ballot drop. Let's first take a look at the governor's race. That race is a big reason why millions of voters waited until the last day of the primary
Yeah.
or last days of it
Who
to
the
vote.
fuck
Here
are those
some of
guys?
The results that we're seeing right
fuck
now.
are
Not a lot
those?
of change here in
That's
terms of the lineup.
all
Who's
I
in
know is
first?
the
That's
fatty.
Steve Hilton, Republican. Javier Becerra.
Chat, I'm actually
25%,
impressed
close
that
to 26%.
chat, Republicans
And then we have
winning
Tom
in
Steyer
California is
third
fucking
position. So
insane,
the
no?
question is, can Tom Steyer...
Well, there's more Democrats. The Democrats are more split, though. I mean, they're doing a.
The Democrats are split between supporting drug addicts, pedophiles, grooming children, and foreign terrorist organizations. And so there's so many different groups of Democrats that they can't really organize and agree on one thing. So that's the problem. That's the issue. So like, there's no like unifying purpose and goal.
Split vote. I mean, look at that. I mean, there's 3 Democrats, 2 Republicans. I mean, that's GG already, no?
Steve Hilton.
I mean, they're cooking her
received that
shit.
Trump
Why didn't they just
endorsement,
kick the lady out? I
Trump's
mean, she's
endorsement.
useless.
That was huge.
She is. She's a fat piece of shit. She's a fat piece of shit, and the more that you know about her, the more that you'll be sure of that.
Votes, get her out of there, man. Fucking
Katie
get the other
Porky.
votes to the other guys, man. Fuck is going on here?
Top spot, and
Yep.
of course, former
with that ass?
Congresswoman. And good evening to you.
It's just really crazy. How did anybody vote for her? And here, a U.S. Marine fought off and captured an armed robber trying to mug him. No, he's the one that did the mugging. Yeah, can we grant the fact that U.S. citizens should be shafted? Yeah. Yeah, they can all agree that they hate the United States. I think that's true. Asmon explains why he doesn't believe in stolen land. Oh, God. It's the Constantinople example. Yeah, okay, all right. I'll look at one more, and then I want to look at some of the other stuff, too. Because there's some other, like, new drama and stuff that's happened. Just one more Pegasus countersue? Wait, what? What's this?
More Pegasus is pro Epstein. Oh, hell yeah. That's great.
Fuck? The fuck are you talking about?
Like, I don't understand why people.
How did you read that? So 24,000 people in the chat. You had to read that one? It's right before Christmas you did this.
will openly say this kind of stuff. Like, you probably should be a little bit more embarrassed to say that this is where you get your news from, you know?
What From you or from him? Who the like? Oh my god! Probably should be in jail.
Bring back shame.
Cut them out.
Yeah, he read that one. Of
let it
course.
all go awry. So.
Oh my god! It's just. Oh damn! A pro Epstein. Like wow. Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna go really well. And can I ask permission to link my GoFundMe in chat? Yeah, sure. Permission denied. You're permanently banned. Okay. Anyway, so. Let me go back. Elon's Esks is already turning on him. I think I saw this. So, yeah, I don't know. No, you're not going to link your GoFundMe in chat. I know that, like, and this is again, like, there's a lot of people and they can only think about themselves. They can only think about themselves. Here's the problem. Imagine if everybody was able to link their GoFundMe. It would be like, you know, did y'all ever see this photo, by the way? Let me see if I can pull this up. Drake. I have to look this up on images. Look at this, bro. Like, so you had all these people, like it showed Drake who was doing a concert and everybody's just asking Drake for money. He's like, is he like the train wrecks of the rap world? Is that true? Pappy, help pay off my mortgage, my mom's mortgage. Drizzy, help him buy my mom a bikini. What is this here? Help me get. Fund Matteo's first holiday. Fly us to Greece. Buy me an engagement ring. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, how is this even happen? It's so Man, a car? I guess so. Yeah, mom, a bikini? It's probably, this is in some, like, Spanish country. They probably don't know English, right? Drake, give my father a break. What does that even mean? And, oh, I guess paying, like, give your dad money. Oh my god, it's just picture disturbing. Anyone else that finds this picture disturbing, and this is on r/Drizzy. Oh no, I would ban them going forward if I was Drake. Imagine fans that can't see him perform behind a sign. Ruining someone else's experience for your selfish reason isn't cool. You know what? You should. Why don't we send a link to that guy that we banned? Why don't we send him that comment? He needs to read this. So no, I don't want my stream chat to be this, okay? So why don't you just try to relax? Bunch of beggars. Ashley St. Clair speaks out against Hassan's objectification and sexualization of her. Hassan, in an effort to insult Elon Musk, her child's father, inadvertently compared Ashley to a cum napkin. Did he say that? Damn. Ugh. Who does that? Like, I could see a sock or a banana, right? I mean, but like, Jesus. Ashley talks about her coping mechanisms, such as a nervous laugh.
Yeah, I noticed that I watched your stream with Hassan. There were moments where very quickly you were objectified and sexualized a little.
He fucking tweets about me all the time, which at first it was
Same.
like... At first, well, for you, it makes sense. You guys, you know, you guys had sex, so... Did you not? Wait, is that not... Wait, I jokingly said he mailed his cum in a napkin.
Don't say that. That is so gross.
But, like, what...
I love this. I really do. I love this. Because... It's so... Everything about this is weird. It is. So, like, him talking to her this way is weird. Her reacting weird whenever she said you guys had sex, like, is weird. Like, why would she react that way? Like, then him getting uncomfortable because she got uncomfortable. Now it's super awkward. And then, like, you had to bring up the cum nap. Why would you bring that up whenever she was just like, I just, like, why would you... Oh my God, bro. Like...
Hassan!
And you laughed through.
He mailed his cum in a napkin.
Don't say that. That is so gross.
But, like, what...
Hassan!
And you laughed through it and you were a good sport. I do wonder, though, I feel that many women know that instinct to laugh through moments like that. Do you think that maybe throughout the last decade or so, you have seen yourself turn to appealing to the room, not causing a commotion?
Yeah. Yes, and I have like a tendency to cope through humor too. So I'll laugh or I'll make a joke out of it, and I've just always coped through a lot of things with humor and joking and like kind of making myself a bit smaller in the moment.
I don't feel bad for Hassan at all, even though I think that she's a complete schizo. I think she's a total schizo. I think Elon was like, you know, okay, I'm going to bag a baddie. And I mean, especially like back then, she was really hot. I totally understand it. I get it. But at the same time, it's like, geez, bro, like she's nuts, man. She's nuts. And so like, it's female behavior. It's female behavior. So like, really, I mean, whenever you bring somebody in that's like that, that's what you get, man. And yeah, he probably likes crazy. I guess so. Still kind of weird to bring him up on stream. I don't know. I mean, it could have been out of context or something. Like, who knows? It like her acting. I don't even like Hassan. The interpretation is ridiculous to me. Did she not understand the joke of him mailing his sperm? That's objectification. Well, it's definitely like it is a crass, weird joke to make towards somebody. Like, I wouldn't. Would I make that joke towards a female, towards a foid? Would I say that to a foid? I would not. I think it would be disrespectful. And, you know, I respect foids. I respect females. And sometimes I even respect women. And so, like, Aragorn would not bring this up, right? And so, crazy hot matrix. Yes, exactly. And so, what a gentleman. I do. And, because disrespectful, what's a foid? A foid is, so you might not understand this. It's basically like, it's an obnoxious, annoying young woman. And it can also, like, basically it's an obnoxious woman. It's like a Karen. It's a young Karen. Like, basically, you're not old enough to be a Karen yet, so you're a foid. Does that make sense? So, yeah, basically like a femcel. Yeah, I think femcels, all femcels are foids. All foids might not be femcels. I think that's a good vector to use. I like that. But what's connected to the word? I don't really know. I don't know where it came from, but I like the word. I like using it. One of the top replies in New York Post. Let me see if I can look at this here. And it is a Karen in training. Yeah, I mean, like what he was doing, like, yeah, it was like kind of cringe for him to say that. But like Hassan, every other crash out. What this is. Porn-obsessed Hassan Piker goes on shocking homophobic rant after Scott Wiener wins San Francisco congressional primary. Is this gay homo-fascism? Wait, is Scott Wiener the gay homo-fascist? I just put these two together. Is he the homo-fascist? He is. Holy shit. I also hate black people, gay people, trans people, all minorities, disabled people, women. I hate poor people. I also hate black. Why'd they cut it off? I wasn't done. This is probably at least a 1 or 2 minute clip. Yeah, I wasn't even finished. Why'd they do that? Yeah, like what the fuck, man? And don't leave the out of context clipper. Yeah, exactly. Like there were way more people I hated too. Besides that, so she's upset that she got objectified. And by the way, like she made sexual comments about Hassan. Like I don't see how. Like I don't feel bad for him for like getting put in this position by her because like again you're being a vulture and you know you picked up some spoiled meat, right? That's what happens. But at the same time, like, I mean, like, she's making comments like this to him, like, regularly. Like, she's sitting right next to him. Like, she's being weird anyway. So, yeah, it's double standards. Exactly. She called him stepdaddy. Yeah, who does that? Who sends, like, that's what's so weird. It's like, you can give, he's got to laugh this off. Like, giving him that shirt was so weird. That was, so, like, I'm sorry, but, like, women are so weird. Women are so weird, and the reason why, I'm going to tell you the reason why they're weird. It's because they can be. So a pretty girl can be weird because guys will just put up with it. Hassan will get the picture and be like, ha, yeah, ha. Okay, right, okay, let's put this away, right? And he doesn't really give a shit about it, right? But like, if you're a guy and you're weird, well, hello, HR? I've just been sexually assaulted. Well, what did he do? Just look at him. Say no more, ma'am. Sir, come with us right now. Stop resisting. New Ben video came out. I know. We're gonna get to that. Don't worry about it. We will. And that's why I don't talk to women. Yeah, I know. It's a really good idea. And so he's blaming everybody else on this video. And there's other things I'm gonna look at after this too. Like I saw this. I'm glad we have longer versions of this. This is helping Hassan's case of being a sex pest. I don't want to make comments on that, honestly. Like, I think that, okay, so a lot of people were, like, accusing him of, like, showing other girls nudes to other guys. This is just generally what my opinion is. I think if a girl sends you nudes, there are a lot of guys. It's very common, like, if you're a girl, I don't want you to hear this because it's going to make you less likely to send guys nudes. And I think that also guys need to realize that the more that you share girls' nudes that they send you, the more that girls will stop sending nudes, right? And so do you really want that to happen? Do you want to kill the golden goose? Okay, then stop. Stop sharing the eggs. Just take your egg and hold on to it. And you don't need to show it off like a fucking trophy, right? I mean, no, really, because like I don't want them to stop doing that. Like, I remember one time, so there was this one time, this girl that was doing OnlyFans, and she was really hot, said that she's going to stop doing it because people keep posting her content on third-party websites for free. She's like, this is annoying. I'm done. And then everybody in the chat was like, we're sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay, Jenny. We're going to spend $20 in your OnlyFans. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. You can't do this to us. We're buying your OnlyFans right now. Name them, please. No. And so you don't want to kill the golden goose. So I don't think you should be sharing and show. Have I ever shown a girl's photos? I don't think that I've ever shown a nude. I've shown like kind of flirty DMs that I've had with like certain girls to like a friend of mine. I've done that. I have. But it was never like sexually explicit. It was just like a funny response that I had to something. Like I've never shared like a photo for, oh, come on. No, I'm being honest. I've never shared a nude. I have never done that. It's totally different. Yeah, well, I'm just being honest, right? I wouldn't share the pictures. I wouldn't do that, right? A true gentleman does show nudes. Well, and like the thing is, like, this is what girls need to understand. Is that when a guy gets a nude from like a titty picture or something like that, a shower photo from like a really hot girl, this is like every guy wants to send this to all of his friends because this basically indicates, and it says like, I'm that guy. I'm the guy that she's gonna send it to because I'm important, I'm hot, etc. Right? And so it's like, nope, I'm not telling you what you think, I'm telling you what some people think, okay? So I just want you guys to know, like, if you're a girl and you're sending guys like this photos, the odds are that at least half of the time, a lot of his close friends have seen you naked. Yep. That's the way it is. They don't care. They do care. It gets them upset. And bitches know the guy sharing the photo. Do girls do the same? No, because girls generally like so. I don't know. I mean, like, so it's different when girls do it. So usually girls share nudes of guys when they're unsolicited in a way that is like weird, right? So like a random guy sends you that, and I guess Hassan can say he did the same thing, but like it's done in like more of a perverted way. So it's kind of hard to say. But I think that they probably don't do it as much. Maybe they do. I have no idea. Anyway. So I don't want to get into like accusing somebody of being a sex pest is like pretty bad, and I think that you need to have a lot of like proof for that. I don't want to accuse him of that. I think that's kind of a big deal. That's like one of the things that like will actually make you look bad on the internet, and it's like something it's like that's legitimately like negative to you. So I'd have to see more proof before I really had an opinion on that.
The most annoying fucking losers who may or may not have given a quote to the article, by the way, former friend, they say in the article. Finally, an article that approaches us on creepiness. She did a very good job. Ethan Klein banned from celebrity poker for being a weirdo creep to women, and now he's sharing New York Post articles. What happened to this guy? I vaguely knew him as a progressive streamer, then I blinked and he was a fully deranged Zionist obsessed with Hassan. Yeah. Yeah, October 7 happened, and he lost his fucking mind. Yeah.
Justifiably so. Ethan lost his mind, justifiably so. And if you want to be honest, I think that Ethan was the only one who didn't lose his mind. Ethan was the only one who had any sort of moral clarity about whether it's a good idea to senselessly murder a bunch of innocent people and for the sake of, some sort of resistance. How are you resisting anything whenever you're running in there killing people at a concert? That's not a resistance. If you attacked an IDF building, I don't think anybody would say that this is some terrorist act. It's a military operation, obviously. But when you target civilians and you attack them, and then also like after October 7th there was a deliberate effort being made, and even now there's an effort being made, even though I think that like it's kind of going away now, to deny any Israeli or any Jewish people the ability to grieve for what happened. I think it's horrible what happened. And I think that the idea that Ethan was effectively excommunicated from the progressive movement and from the liberal community because he didn't want to celebrate people that were of his same ethnicity being killed because of that ethnicity, I find that to be just completely disgraceful. It's completely disgraceful.
They published a photo of his house and said, "Here is where he masturbates."
Uh-huh.
He goons here. He likes breasts. Are you not shaken to your very core? It's a really funny article that they wrote, because this was one of the articles that backfired spectacularly, because they were like, this guy is creepy.
Well, I don't know about backfiring. I think almost everybody was negative about it. Like, I didn't see a lot. I mean, like, there were some people that were, like, his defenders that, like him, that were, like, trying to defend him. But, like, all of the comments were, like, really negative about Hassan in this article. Like, they were really, like, people were like, this is really bad. Especially now that there's, like, more articles coming out. There's, like, even, like, Ashley St. Clair saying that stuff about Hassan being a weirdo, and, like, that clip, like, it looks really bad. It does. Like, and I don't think that you can deny that. Like, I don't know how I don't know how are you trying to play this off as a W? Like, I didn't show this article or talk about it because, like, it showed his house and, like, some of his own personal information, and I don't want to encourage that. I think that's, like, weird, and it's unnecessary to do that. It's completely unnecessary. But again, like, I think that many people received it in a negative way.
What a creep! And everyone was like, what are you fucking talking about? It's basically Ethan Klein's Google Doc that he wrote about how I was how I have sex. You and Grand Plan are running on the pro masturbation ticket. They were pulling tweets that were obvious jokes from 2012. I know. They literally do the same thing that Ethan has been trying to do, that Sex Pestany started when he... Here's where this all roads lead back to Ethan Klein and Sex Pestany.
The only thing that I'm surprised about that with is, you know what? I'm not even going to say that.
Here's why.
Where's Israel?
Epstein was trying to procure CSAM in exchange for revenge pornography that he was distributing to a bunch of people, including one person that turns out was underage. He's now being...
How do you know all of this? For somebody that's so unbothered and above everything, you sure seem to know all the details about Destiny's court case. How do you even know this?
Sued in court over this. So what did Sex Pestany do? But Hassan. That's what he did. He turned around and was like, well, what about Hassan? And his fucking dumbass audience ate that shit up. Every time this dumbass gets into trouble due to his own fucking gluttony, due to his own... weirdo behavior, his own narcissism, his self-destructive behavior, he will then turn around and go, Hassan does this too. And it's never something that I've done, right? They always go, Hassan has done this as well. I'll have you know. And it's never something that I've actually done, right? They just tried to do the no you defense.
It was never his fault, not even once. He's never been wrong.
And in this circumstance,
he's never
it's
done
just like
something wrong.
A bunch of different things that they've pulled of like people joking. Remember back in the day when it was when the common meta on Twitch was, oh, he can't keep getting away with it, and people that are like peeking over my shoulder at my phone and being like, oh my god, what is that? Most of it is a fucking meme, but they make it seem as though this is like me sharing, nudes that I've received. It's like, half of it is unsolicited, and the other half is not even fucking like nudes. They're just suspecting it, right? Like there's a clip.
It sounds bad. It does. It sounds bad. Like, I don't know really how else to say this. Yeah, just stop. Just literally stop talking. Like, just say, no, that's not what it was. It was something else. Like, you stop trying to, this is honest advice. Stop trying to explain this.
That they always use with Pokimane. Where they'll be like, Pokimane is looking over his phone. Yeah, that's from a fucking advice segment that we were doing where she was looking at my Raya messages and making fun of me for not responding to anyone. But they make it seem like she's seeing nudes. It's crazy. Half of it is just me joking around on the Fear End podcast about having a fap top. And then these guys turning around.
Man, well, Kare should have watched that.
And acting as though it's a serious thing.
Damn.
It's ridiculous. It's just like a
yeah, I mean, for real.
Weird
H-Rack should have watched that.
Mishmash
DSP.
of jokes and
video proof him showing Ludwig nudes. I don't know really. I mean, again, like that's a pretty big accusation to make against somebody, especially because of, like, you know, how it makes somebody like him look. So like I wouldn't really, I don't really want to play into that because just like that's, in my opinion, that's kind of a big deal, right?
Sincere suspicions. And it makes no fucking sense because none of it is like actually like the only consent being violated in this instance is my consent. So
I'm the victim. Whenever a girl sends me nudes, theoretically, allegedly, and I share them with my friends that are in my immediate vicinity, it's because I'm the victim right now. You're so right.
Unbelievably invasive.
You're so right. That's
of
so
my
true.
privacy. And so fucking over the top that it backfired on them. Yeah, it's literally just this Google Doc, by the way. The article is just this Google Doc.
Yeah.
That everyone dunked on Ethan Klein for.
Uh-huh.
I guess he just like offloaded it to fucking New York Post. Lachlan Murdoch, Rupert's heir, has a publicly available address in Bel Air. He owns the mansion that was used for Beverly Hillbillies. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying, like...
Why are you talking about where some random guy lives? Like, what do you want people to protest this guy's house because they made an article negative about... What is this?
Like, it's insane. Dude, sending a fucking drone to my house to do an aerial shot...
Yeah. I think that's weird too.
Fucking insane.
Yeah,
it's
I
like
think
an
it's really
objectively
weird.
insane thing to do. It's like straight up one of the most insane things that I never thought I would have to deal with. It literally links to a video, according to a streamer. Piker solicits news from his female fans. This is not true, by the way. According to a streamer he previously worked with.
According to a streamer. So this is what it's like whenever... Well, one thing, here's why I don't feel bad for him. He is the master... And he has been the main person for literally just going around and lying about people. He lies about people constantly, and he just makes things up about them all the time. And now he's up against like a, you know, mainstream publication, a mainstream institution that you don't have the same type of influencer clout that you can leverage against it. And so you're tail spinning. Right. And like, honestly, it doesn't really matter what they print about him. It doesn't really make a difference. Who cares? But like, what I'm saying is that like, he's been doing this to other people for years. He's been saying all this, like, Destiny's trying to get child sexual abuse material. Like, wait, what? Like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like if there was evidence of him soliciting CP, he'd be in fucking criminal court, not civil court for that. That in itself is a, like, fucking felony. So, like, if you think that, like, if he has information about this and he, you know, like, you need to share that with the police. You need to send that to the police because, like, really, like, what this isn't internet. That's not internet drama. That's literally against the law. So, like, why aren't you doing that? It's just so odd for me to see this. Destiny's I don't want to say that. I'm not. Well, here's what my point is that he's played this game with other people, and now the game's being played on him.
And then this is the fucking clip account that they used. Yeah, this is the Google Doc Ethan Tass's former Hassan Stalker employee Giardia was making. Her only job was to sexually obsess over you and log everything she considered dirt related to your sex life. I know.
Sex life, oh boy.
This is disgusting. Okay? This is insane. This is disgusting. I just don't know what else to say about this shit. Ethan Klein and Diddy Stockman are behind this 100%. I swear to God, they're the saddest multimillionaires that ever exist. Middle-aged men with millions, wives, and kids. And this is how they choose to spend their lives obsessing over you and stalking your every step and breath. Pathetic existence. If I were you, at least it would make me happy knowing that these freaks don't have happy lives. People with fulfilled lives don't do this. Yeah. Yeah, the sex pest.
Meanwhile, he was like listing off like all of the intricacies of Destiny's court case. I mean, like, how did people not see this irony? Like, I'm sorry, but the most favorable interpretation of this is that everybody involved is a loser. That's the most favorable to him interpretation. There's no interpretation where somebody isn't a loser.
Epstein recently got outed for doing age play with another Groiper's wife and involved each other's children, apparently. Like, that guy has a litany of controversies on a fucking...
And he just reads, and this is why I never feel sorry for him. You literally just read something out. This is an accusation, basically, that, you know, Destiny is, like, doing, like, I mean, and which age play is, like, okay, it's, like, that's, like, it's basically, like, adult baby diaper shit, right? I mean, at least that's on the spectrum. But, like, involving the kids, like, that's a crazy thing to say, right? Who says that? And so you just read a message out from chat that's, like, the most crazy accusation that you can make, and then you get surprised whenever people do the same thing to you. Like, that's what happens.
Weekly basis. But the problem for me, you might be wondering, what the fuck does some random Zionist liberal debate pervert and his controversies have to do with you? Because every time he's involved, he's embroiled in another scandal.
Yeah.
Okay? Because he can't keep his dick in his fucking pants, and he has, like, weird ass sexual fantasies. Every time that shit happens, every time that shit happens, boom, immediately his fan base is like, well, what about Hassan? It's so funny when you guys try to lie about Hassan because it's always projection. Always. Yeah. His own son is clowning on him. His own son's a groiper. His own son's a neo-Nazi. You should see the DH play stuff. It's gross. I just don't care enough to cover that shit. Okay? Unlike them, I feel like there's more serious things to talk about, right?
Oh! Of course.
Unfortunately, I keep finding
like
myself
suing more Pegasus
in the crosshairs of some of the most insane people,
right?
And have to fucking deal with that nonsense on a daily fucking basis,
right?
What is this?
Oh my God! I consent. Wait, what is this here? Well, now why are they trying to drag
Tiger's
Will
also
into
admitted
this?
to sending news of other people to Will Knapp, his streamer and pal, raising concerns over issues of consent. Yeah, what's really funny about this, by the way, isn't that these aren't. First of all, it's not nudes. It's like Sydney Sweeney's boobs, okay? Or if it's like someone on my Instagram timeline, it's not like a nude that I got from a loved one or something, and I'm.
It's just
like, look at this. Like, it's just so stupid.
Oh my God. When would you get nudes from loved ones? Like, by the way, like, what does he mean? That's usually, like, loved one is usually referred to. I think we should be good now, right? Are we good? Are we good? I got goy beamed. I did. Just a little hiccup. Who knows why that happens? That's why we've got the extra server so we don't go offline. Shit happens. It is what it is. Let's keep going. But yeah. Anyway, you have to actually. You're definitely calling the state again. No, that was not. It was just a little internet thing. Like, I don't know why that happened. Who knows? So it should be fine. Little flicker. Yep, just a little thing, right? And so I don't know. Yeah, nudes of loved ones. Like, wait, what the fuck? Like, what is this? And anyway, like, yeah, the women who came out against Sykkuno don't deserve apologies. Okay, this is the last probably streamer drama thing, and then there are other dramas that I want to look at too, okay? So it's a big fucking busy day, all right?
We can confidently say that we're doing a lot better. We're in a position where we could be happy together.
Go to Lego stuff? I will soon. Relax.
I wouldn't be coming back to streaming if
what about the other women?
both of us didn't feel
why should we give a shit?
To get a new haircut.
I mean, yikes.
so many ways.
Buddy, what about the other people?
True.
I mean,
True.
they were just flirted and half dated.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. I mean, they don't get it. It is what it is. I mean,
They don't get it, yeah. Pump and dump.
What do you want?
I'd say
An apology to them for
That's
what?
most of the update I've got. It's
They knew the parameters.
Almost finished.
I wouldn't be coming back if it wasn't that way. Also, of course, thank you to all my friends.
Oh, they're so
still
nice.
supporting me. I
The
think
women were led to believe that he was single. Okay. Perhaps true.
I don't know if I would.
Is this an egregious thing? I mean, yeah. I mean,
It's undeniable when you're cheating on your girlfriend, lying to a bunch of girls that you're single, that you farmed because you're a popular streamer. You're obviously doing something that is not a gentleman's behavior. A gentleman does not do that. It's bad behavior to do that. I don't know why anybody's even making an excuse for this. It's obvious that's what's happening. Like, like you can say that, well, it's immoral. It is. It's an immoral act. Like, he is engaging in something while withholding information that would change the way that a person would engage with him if they had known that information. That's like, I don't know, like sleeping with somebody not telling them you have a boyfriend. I think that's like, it's just cheesy to do that.
really
could
want
be
the
true.
best for me.
Could be
and,
true.
I'm not saying it's a predator. It's not evil.
But then they
it's
interacted
cheesy to do that.
after the fact, right? And they were still negotiating. And when there was no promise of a future, then they pulled the trigger on retaliation, which is the main problem.
So he thinks that all of these hoes thought they were going to get shows, but they didn't, and then they dropped the Google Doc. They thought they were the special one, but they were one of the special ones, and they didn't get mad about it. Until they realized that. They started talking with each other and finding out about it.
Which is, at that point,
classic.
It becomes kind of fair game. It becomes fair game. These things gonna just become kind of void because that's how it works. That's how it works.
I also think that some of these girls, this is going to be a hot take. I think that some of these girls knew that he was probably fucking around. And I think that they engaged in it anyway because they thought that they were special enough to win him over.
Yeah, I think I'm very lucky for that.
I'm making this up. I'm making this up, by the way.
If you were wronged and you don't fire a shot at getting a prize, your claim is valid for what it is. If you were wronged and you go, wait a minute, I can probably get a max win here, and you give it a shot and you lose, then if you try to go and go with the first claim, it's kind of void. It's not. You don't get the fucking double dip. You don't get the double dip.
Yeah, he's basically saying that, like, they're not calling him out because, of what he did. They're calling him out because they can no longer benefit from him, or they don't think that they will benefit from him. Kind of based, honestly.
Like one of them? I don't know if they did one.
Well, that's most of it.
I mean, didn't one of these girls that exposed him come out with like an OnlyFans or like some sort of like porn light, content thing like 10 days later or something like that, right? I mean, like that's really, yeah, I think the main one did that. Yeah, I mean, like, come on. Like, what are we doing here? It's pretty obvious where. I don't even know. I have no idea. Patreon, yes. Okay, yeah. It's like the girls that do like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do Patreon or whatever. Yeah, a lot of them doing that, let's be real. They're doing that for one specific, very deliberate reason, right?